Hey everybody, and welcome to AJS News. This is the first of 2 videos we have for you on this Monday.
We got 3 videos, I think, if we're going to put up Ghost of Tsushima. So
Yes.
stay tuned to all of that. But first, a word from our sponsors. Very excited to bring this one to you. Look at the jacket that I'm wearing right now. Cyberpunk, boy.
Reversible.
We have been working behind the scenes with Displate on brand new Cyberpunk posters. I'm going to put the AJS design one up for you right now. Look at that beautiful thing. We look so fucking badass. Dell looks fucking awesome, by the way. Not only that, but if you missed the 40% off of Displate posters, you missed it. It was on the weekend. But you know what? Angry Joe's got your back. We're bringing back 40% off, and you can use it on anything. You can use it on Star Wars. You can use it on our posters. You can use it on anything, guys. So grab your Display posters now. We've been with Display for I don't know how long now because they are badass, awesome posters that don't ruin your walls. So I have a few of these designs here, some example designs from Cyberpunk. We got the samurai. We got the drugs. And our design was kind of inspired by what you'll see some of these, right? Where they got the car and the cool poses. Of course, ours is cooler. Here is the Mantis blades. You'll see the Mantis blades in the game. More samurai. We got the Trauma team. So all of these designs are on Display right now. But guys, great. I don't know if you could have seen any of mine.
It's going to be kind of hard. I'll scroll through it somehow.
Yeah, so check that. Check these.
That one's cool.
And check these. Yeah, and so our stuff is inspired by that. But seriously, pick ours up. Our artist, Jeff Delgado, worked his butt off on that design for the Angry Joe Show 2077 design. And I fucking love it. So do not miss out on it. Pick
40%.
40% off with Displate. Seriously, you are never getting a discount that deep. And this is only for 3 days, guys. So go scour the whole Displate website. Find your favorite ones. Use that code now for the next 3 days. And please buy one of ours, the AJSA Cyberpunk one, because it is amongst my favorite. And maybe in the future we'll have another design contest. I hear, our Yodelodrian poster was very awesome. That was limited edition, y'all. But season 2 is coming this year, so we might do another one in the future. All right, guys, let's get straight to the news.
All right. Well, the first one we're going to talk about is everyone's favorite, lawsuits. So Ubisoft decided they are going to sue 2 little companies. I don't know if you heard of them, Apple and Google. Real small.
I think I've had.
Yeah, they're going to lose.
Yeah, so they're going to sue Apple and Google because apparently Google and Apple are hosting a game called Area F2, which is created by the Alibaba Group.
Alibaba.
Major Chinese company that had, and the reason they're suing him is because Area F2 looks like someone copied Rainbow Six Siege's homework and just changed it just a little bit. And so
not enough, apparently.
Not enough. It's a straight rip of the game. We've got I went.
Is it really though? I mean, I haven't played H2.
So I had to look up a bunch of videos just to make sure. And they've changed some things, but so much of the UI, the gameplay, the guns, the way that everything handles is a straight rip. They didn't even try very hard to do it. And so they've sent Google and Apple notices before saying, "Look, this is clearly copyright infringement. You cannot let them sell their game." Neither of those 2 companies have done anything about it. So now they're taking them to court, and it's gonna be big, right? So I hope
they're taking Apple and Google to court, but not the Chinese company.
You can't do anything about the companies, and I mean that's
fucking
there's a
crazy.
Remember, there was an unauthorized Chinese Disneyland for a long time that had like Shrek and Batman rides.
I still
and
wanted
stuff.
to go to.
Yeah, so it's like there's a lot of things that you just cannot do because like some of the Chinese companies just don't care. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go after them?
Yeah.
There's shell companies within shell companies and shell companies.
So that's how you get movement is go after the American companies who are facilitating.
You need to stop them. It's like, look, you need to stop doing
Not
this.
gonna work.
This is my shit.
It's too much money. Apple and Google have way too much money, and I'm sure it's a carbon copy, but they've probably renamed all the characters. They've renamed some of the things, and the mechanics are similar. But I don't know. If you ask me, I don't know if they're going to win that one.
But
the fact that they're going after the big
Yeah, they
companies.
might be able to reach some kind of settlement.
Yeah.
All right, give us something, all right? Because that's our stuff.
yeah, they're just stealing their stuff.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck, Ubisoft. Fight the good fight, but it's Google and Apple, man. Like, they can buy you over 100, 500 times.
They make people disappear.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Well, the next story I want to talk about this is the Epic Game Store. Now, we haven't been huge fans of the Epic Game Store. There's a couple things I do like about them.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
Definitely getting better.
They do the free video games.
I want to have like 3 or 4 more news stories of positive things on Epic Games before I'm like, all right, we're there.
So
we're not there yet.
They had the free game this week was
I picked it up.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yep.
I picked it up too. I
God
own it on
damn.
PlayStation, but I picked it up on
Yeah,
PC.
why not?
And then so it was such a
Is that shit over? Did I miss it?
No, it lasts until the 21st.
You better hurry up.
So you can still get it if you're looking for it. Pick it up right now.
Yeah.
It was so
If you
popular
don't have it, definitely.
that it crashed the Epic Game Store for days.
Wow.
I tried to get the game, and even though all of my settings are in English, anytime I logged into the Epic Game Store, it would reset everything to Polish. And even if I changed the language to a different language, it would automatically reset it back to Polish. So trying to navigate an unfamiliar UI and get the game.
Weird that happened to you, because for me everything goes wrong. But I was like, all right, I want to download it. Done. No incidents.
How long did it take you to download? It took me like 3 days. It took
I
forever.
just left it on and I just
all right.
took off.
So the Epic Game Store, if you're not familiar, has a free game a week. That if you claim the game, it's in your library forever. It's yours. It's a really good program, and so
Free game a week?
every week they offer a new game. So this is the biggest game they've done. Most of the time,
This is
smaller,
good. This
some
is
smaller.
Okay, I'm chalking this one up to a
Positive thing.
news story
Okay,
for Epic
yeah.
Games.
but
I
it was
like
so
Free games is always good. Gamers love free
Yeah,
stuff.
free stuff.
We love it.
The issue is it was so popular that it completely crashed the
Yeah.
Epic Game
Yeah.
Store for a long time. People
That's
couldn't get it.
fair. I mean, obviously, ramp up some of your servers when you're giving away one of the most popular games of all
The
time.
decade, yeah, seriously, like that. I love that game, by the way. So if you're looking for Grand Theft Auto 5, it is free right now. Check it out on the Epic Game Store. I think all the crashing has been fixed. They did a bunch of tweets and damage control, like, hey, we're sorry, we didn't realize. It's like, how did you not realize? But
It's a pretty badass game.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
all right, well, that's some partially good news. You ready for the bad news?
Yes.
There is no new Titanfall.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Are you
We're
no?
sorry.
Are you saying that? Well, obviously there's no new Titanfall,
At
but they're
all.
working on it.
They're working on-
and
they're
when
working on
gonna
stuff.
Get Titanfall 3.
Well, we
right?
were hoping for Titanfall
Yeah,
3
Titanfall
for a
3.
long time.
Well, if you remember in our news coverage, we did talk about, they did say that they were working on a Titanfall, but it wasn't like a Titanfall mainline game. It was something Titanfall.
yeah, so Andrew Wilson actually had said a couple months ago, and he
Or
said
was that Apex Legends? Did that eventually turn into Apex Legends, or did they straight up cancel something?
it looks like they canceled something. So in February of last year, Andrew Wilson said, while I don't have more to share with the particulars of what we have coming from Titanfall, Respawn are a tremendously creative team. They're always and then, yes, and they'd use that as a ramp point to deliver a truly creative take on what Titanfall is in a premium context later on in the year. So it made it sound like we are going to get, not a free-to-play game, but
Right.
another Titanfall game out of
That's
them.
what I thought.
And according to Respawn, as of this week, says there's nothing currently in development, so they're not working on it. They're getting new offices. So Respawn's has another team that's specifically working on Apex. They're working on new Star Wars titles, but nothing in Titanfall. So they're working on stuff that we're interested in, but I really want more Titanfall 3 stuff.
So basically, they're saying we're not doing any Titanfall stuff. Titanfall stuff is not in development.
Not at all right now.
Oh man, I don't know if I believe that though. I mean, they were like, we're working
No,
on some
not
Titanfall
here.
stuff. No, we're not working on Titanfall stuff.
Well, Andrew Wilson is the one who said it before,
unless
but
they get canceled. So something might have gotten canceled.
Yeah.
This is not enough information to make a determination.
yeah,
on
but so
what's going
according
on.
to Vin Sampella, who is one of the co-founders of the company,
Sure.
he is the person I would believe. Andrew Wilson speaking to investors, that's the person who's maybe a little separated from the
Okay.
thing, but
All right.
Vin Sampella is the one that
So
says nothing in development right now on Titanfall 3, which was really disappointing.
Fuck yeah, I was hoping they were working on it.
Yeah.
It was like Apex Legends, great, fine. Looking forward to Titanfall 3. That's probably in development. No,
No, not at all. You get Star Wars, more Star Wars stuff. That's good. No.
From EA.
Kind of iffy on that one.
All right, now on to Assassin's Creed news. Now we've been seeing a lot of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Well, from Respawn, I guess I trust them a little more with the Star Wars license.
Yeah.
But I'm honestly, like I told you, I'm not excited about Jedi Titanfall 2. Jedi
You
Fallen
can't stop
Order
thinking
2.
about
I
it.
would
Titanfall!
Jedi Titanfall. It's like that would be
Give
cool
me
as fuck.
Titanfall. I need a new mech game now.
Oh, let's not talk about
Mech.
games.
I was like,
Give me
Wasn't
mechs.
there one fairly
so
I
recent?
love
bad.
mechs.
I
Anyways,
hated it. All right,
You
Assassin's
hate
Creed. Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Valhalla.
It's coming out. We've seen
yeah.
all the gameplay that we saw
Yes.
in the
that
gameplay
gameplay
review.
was so
Crisp
fucking good
and
looking,
clear
man.
looking gameplay.
You talking about of the PS5 gameplay and the Unreal Engine 5? Or are you talking about the
Assassin's
Xbox reveal?
The Xbox reveal.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome. Awesome 2 seconds of gameplay.
So according to Ubisoft, we are going to get
Next
some
gen.
really, really good graphics out of this game. It's going to hit 30 FPS. Currently, we can guarantee
What?
that Assassin's Creed Valhalla will run at least at 30 FPS.
At least.
So welcome to the 1990, late 90s, early 2000s for video games.
you blow my mind, Alex.
30's too much,
you blow
man.
my mind.
Dude, yeah,
I don't know if we can achieve that with today's technology.
12 teraflops.
Well,
on-
yeah, of course it can achieve 30, but what we're actually doing is we're doing 60. Are we doing unlimited? What are we doing on Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will run at
Oh.
at
At
least 30
least.
FPS on the Xbox Series X, the most powerful console ever made.
Yeah.
It's going to hit benchmarks
No.
that were acceptable in 2005.
No, okay, that's obvious, but are they saying that it is going to be running in 30 frames per second?
At least.
Because
At
if
least.
so, fuck that.
Yeah,
We are not paying some $300, $400, $500 for no 30 FPS game, and you have not been hyping this fucking machine up with all your fucking promo videos and the fucking slow-mo fucking chips and manufacturing and talking heads for no fucking 30 frames per second, Alex.
30.
Yes, but your news story is saying it is at least 30.
least,
All
yes.
right, that's not news. Is it 30? Locked at 30? Because if they release this game locked at 30, that's gonna be big.
So what they're claiming is they said 30 FPS on the Xbox Series X 4K resolution.
Nah, they're pulling an EA where they lower everybody's expectations, upset them, and then when it comes out, hey, it's 60, and everybody's like, whoa, see?
You think so?
The best. Yes,
I think
this
that
this is fucking ridiculous.
Well, I-
those chips are powerful enough,
They
Alex.
are, but the game is being developed simultaneously for Xbox One and Xbox Series X. And if it was late enough in the development,
Right, I
it
see
was
what
probably
you're
not
saying.
made for it specifically for the Series X. So rather than make one game that could
Right.
be improved on a bigger system, there's like, fuck it, we'll just give them both. And
No,
so
if it's on the Xbox Series X,
it should be at 60.
it
better be at
Should be.
better be at 60 frames.
At least.
Now, there was an interesting article that I was reading that was talking about the capability of these machines and how the frames per second is significantly more important than the resolution. And so if they had lowered the resolution to like 1440, then we can get up to 60 frames per second, which is a noticeable difference versus 1440 versus 4K. And so it just seems kind of odd that if they were, we don't know if there's going to be something on the Xbox Series X where they'll be able to go like, look, it's better. But for Ubisoft to come out and directly say, at least we guarantee at least 30 frames per second, I want guarantees that it's doing at least 60. Like, there's no reason that a machine that powerful can't run this game.
Okay, yeah, I
So-
see what you're saying. Like, if they were doing 60 and they know they're doing 60, they would come out and say, we're doing 60.
We're doing
Yeah.
60.
But
For
they
sure.
came out and said, we're doing
At
30.
least.
Yeah. So it's worrisome, right?
Yeah, it is.
So we're still looking for a reason for all of these people to buy these new consoles.
Ekbook! Hey, you got
don't
that new Ekbook?
not
30
yet.
frame per second. I've been hearing that shit.
At
30 frames per
least, though.
second.
Yeah, it's $600 for 30 frames per
Yeah.
second. And you need a 4K TV.
Gotta get that Ekbook.
So we're still as consumers, we're still looking for a reason to upgrade these new consoles, especially with all these generation of games coming out that are going to run apparently just fine on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So why would I go out and buy a $600 Xbox or any of these other things?
Yeah.
And you're guaranteeing me 30 frames per second. You haven't sold me. I mean,
Right.
pretty soon cell phones will run video games at 30 frames per second. So I don't care. Give me a reason to buy your thing. All right, the big one.
Not a really big reason right now to buy the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5.
And you're one of the biggest Xbox proponents ever, right? Like you were been
way
ambassador.
back in the day. Back in the day, I was a big Xbox Xbot is what they call him.
Oh, you were an Xbot.
I was an Xbot.
Now you're an Xbot.
Yeah. But I want them to do well. But obviously we gotta wait till July and some of these months so we can see what kind of
They're actually
give me the
gameplay.
games.
The actual
Give me the games,
gameplay.
Give me the
Lebowski.
games. All right. Well, the big one, we are going back to one of our favorite topics, Fallout.
Fallout. Cue
oh.
it. Wait, we gotta cue it.
Cue it.
All right. So
That's a full screen thing, Joe.
Yeah.
Not a, okay.
Of course.
Okay, so Bethesda has laid out its plans for the future of Fallout 76 and a new roadmap. So we know what's happening now. And so we know that Fallout didn't come out the way that anyone wanted it to. We know that they came out with Fallout first, but they didn't include Wastelanders with it.
16 times the way they wanted it to.
So now we have a new roadmap, which includes a battle pass. Well, a season pass is what they call it, but it's really a battle pass. So what's happening is...
Oh, a battle pass, say, do you? Do you say a battle... Oh, that's a nice shirt. I don't want to wreck that shirt. Your other shirts, they're fair game.
No, they're not.
But if you're wearing an Angry Joe shirt, Angry Joe will not wreck your shirt.
Okay, so they're doing it in
Noted.
seasons now. So we've got summer, fall, and winter.
It's free, though, right? Okay,
The
that's
first
the
one's
difference.
free.
That's the
They
difference.
specifically said
yeah,
that
that's
summer
like
is free.
First one.
The summer is free. They didn't say that any of the other ones are free or that they would be free. They said that summer is free.
Okay.
So the first one's free, and then they're going to lock you in and probably find a way to monetize it. So what it is it is a player-based roadmap where as you're playing the game, you're unlocking these individual pips, and you're getting cosmetics. Sometimes you're getting in-game currency. Sometimes you're getting things that, now according to Bethesda, they are not pay to win. They are just things
option.
things to
It's an
alleviate
option.
the massive inconveniences that they purposely programmed into the
Yeah.
game. And so these are things that if you want to get, you play a little bit every day and you'll get them. It's a way for them to get you to play every single day. Now, most people don't have time to play every single day, and there's issues with the way that they're doing this. But
Pay
you can,
to get rid of our bullshit.
yeah, but you can absolutely buy each one of these pips for $1.50 if you want. There's 100 for every single season. And then eventually, imagine once they start charging for these different seasons, because remember, they said summer is free, but they didn't say any of the other ones are free. Then in addition to
They're
that,
waiting to see how many people voluntarily buy the pips. And then if not enough people, then they'll charge
Yeah.
for the battle pass. If enough people are buying it and enough whales are in the game, then they might continue it free, but still offer those pips as purchases at $1.50.
yes. So some of the things in the little pips, so you get power armor paint, there's consumables, weapons, skins, perk packs, atoms. So this system is coming in place, and it's removed.
Is that whoa? Is there fucking blue?
Oh, I'm positive there's
Do
blue.
they got fucking blue in there?
Fucking blue. Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a deal then.
Yeah,
from
you're-
down from $5 to $1.50 for fucking blue.
No.
Well, no, remember you have to buy them in order. So blue's gonna be the
okay.
last one. So it's
Gotcha.
you have to buy all 100 of
It's
them.
actually
and then-
$35 for blue.
or 150,
Depends on where it
whatever,
is.
whatever ones that you end up wanting to do. They're removing the old challenge system, which was a way for people to get atoms every single day. So now there will be less total atoms that you as players can earn. So if you wanted to buy things in the atomic store, which if you are, shame on you. But if you wanted to do so, some of the ability to do that's going to be taken away. You still will you will be a lot less, and that's actually in the FAQ.
Yeah.
They specifically said you will be getting less atoms now, but we'll be
fucked
giving
up.
you the cosmetics that are in there, right? So you'll be getting some cosmetics, but if you want specific ones, you still have to buy them. So not only have to buy all these things, but you'll have to buy the other things.
This is a piece of shit.
Well, they also do this. This feels like mobile game
Stop playing
monetization.
this shit.
Well, this is a piece of shit because these people have no legs to stand on with
Right.
everything they've done so far.
Yeah.
You fucked everything up, and somehow
And then you
people
still-
are still with
People
you,
still-
and you're still abusing them.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to squeeze more and more money out of the people that are in there. So I spent a lot of time on the Fallout 76 subreddit for the purpose of the news show, right?
Okay.
Reading what people like about, and there's a lot of people that really do enjoy the game, and it's not just sunk cost fallacy people.
Oh yeah, I
there's a
still
lot
get
of those.
emails. I still get emails, Joe. I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Fallout 76 is fucking amazing. Now,
It needs-
even they preface now.
Now.
You know.
So a lot of people like the Fallout First thing, and most of the people talking about Fallout First is because, like, look, the ability to carry unlimited amount of scrap in your thing is worth it alone. And one of the things I want to impress upon you, if you happen to be watching and you haven't like unsubscribed from us because we talk crap
they
about your
already
game,
have, yeah.
is if they put that restriction on you,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they sold you the cure, and
And
this
you're praising them for it.
and you're praising them for it. And so
But
this
that's
is
okay. I mean, it just seems like it's not okay. What I mean to say is, like, this is what Bethesda has to do. It's what they feel like they have to do.
Yeah.
What's coming out? What's Bethesda's next game, huh?
But shit, the one I'm waiting for is not going to be like 3-4 years.
Exactly. What game? What game is that?
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
They never heard of it. They're not. What?
They're
They,
not
got, they
working.
actually got mad. It's like, look,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Pete
Oh, we
Hines.
needed to do that news
Yeah.
story.
Well, so he talked. So Pete Hines was asked directly. He said, "Hey, where you 2 years ago you told us about the Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls. It's been 2 years. What the hell?"
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
"How dare you expect news
Yeah.
from me now?"
Yeah, yeah.
We have 2 more games
I
coming
actually
out.
have a personal story, like, because when they did that reveal, the logo reveal, I was like, oh, you know, that's when I was going crazy. You know, when everybody's clapping for the Fallout 76, I was like, But then when that logo came up, that's when I was like, oh! And so later on, I saw Pete, and you know, in the area, and I walked over to Pete. I was like, that is so awesome, guys. I know it's probably going to be a while, you know, but I think it's so cool that you did that logo reveal, you know, or at least let people know that you're working on it. But that was a long time ago, and for people and for him to then get mad now, if people are, I think that was like 2 or 3 years ago that happened.
2017.
God,
it was officially announced in 2018.
At this point, we
need
need a little bit more. And so while I praised him on it, now going back, I'm thinking maybe they're sensitive about it because even then they realized. Maybe it was too soon to do that. Even and then I'm all like, I'm really happy that you did that. But they're probably internally like, we shouldn't have fucking done.
Well, that's a big title, and they don't want to take away any of the thunder from their smaller releases, right? Because what is the other one they're coming? Star.
I get what, but that particular show. When you have shows, you feel the pressure to really bring it. And I guess maybe that year they didn't have all the big ones, so that they went ahead and they did Starfield. And then
there's another one that's coming.
Scrolls.
Well, there's another one coming out even before Elder Scrolls, after Starfield. So he's like, "Look, we're not giving you news. We're focusing on these other ones."
I wasn't aware of that one. Okay, but anyways, it's a long time until there's anything substantial, at least
for Elder Scrolls,
for what we know.
Yeah.
I mean, we're close to June. We're close to July. Bethesda says they're not doing one of their digital showcases this year, which sucks. But at least in that time frame, they'll let us know what's coming next.
Yeah. So it's a good thing if you're a Fallout 76 player and you're looking for things to do every single day. This is good because you'll actually have a reason to log in. You'll
new
get
content for your game.
Yeah. But the first one's free. We don't know what they're going to be charging, if they're going to be charging for the further seasons.
Count us out.
Yeah, I don't think it's something for me. The other issue that people are dealing with in Fallout is there's daily limits on what you can accomplish in the game. Okay. And so they're not weekly limits. And so if you can only play on the weekends, then something's not going to be working for you. Yeah. So this system does not work with the existing player base. And so if you want to get through all 100 pips, you do have to play every day. You can't just play on the weekends. Yeah. The only way to get all those goals
monopolize your life.
Money. Yeah. So
they give you the optionality.
It's the option. We love players love our options.
Yeah, at 100 something. I don't want to. Okay. But that concludes the Fallout this week.
Fallout.
It's not the worst news that's come out for them. It is content, but it's just another thing to keep an eye on because it's another sneaky monetization scheme trying to get people to scheme. It's a scheme. So that's all the news that we have for this video. Make sure that you check out the next video that we've got. And
thank you very much.
Make sure that you check out one of the display posters.
40% off. You ain't getting a code better than that. But you actually have to click my link. That's the only way. It automatically applies it to your cart when you go through this link, and this link only. Angry Joe Show has got your guys back. grab one of the Cyberpunk posters, grab one of our Cyberpunk posters, or grab anything on the site. I mean, if you were late for the Star Wars stuff, because they had 40% of Star Wars, you're too late, but I got your back. You're not too late. Go and get whatever you want, 40% off. And we love these posters. They're badass. They're metal. They don't fuck your wall up. And I'd go with the large. They're a little pricey, but you do
Not
get
40%
you-
off.
40% off.
40% off, and you do get what you pay for. All right, guys, thank you so much, and we will watch or see you on the next Angry Joe show, and hope you watch us on that next one. Bye.
Bye, guys.